Legacy means to me leaving a greater impact on somebody else than I feel someone has left on my life. I want to make sure, that I have a positive effect on people around me. I feel like that's something very important that people should do and should be aware of every day. It's important to, uplift people when they need it and give them support in times of need. And, I feel like there's opportunity for people to do that every day, and I do my best to try. My relationship with running, I feel, has certainly made me a stronger person. It's left me with a lot of skills that I could keep with me for the rest of my life. I've really learned how to get through some difficult times in life through running, and I don't think I'd be the person I would be today if I had never been part of this sport. My first interest in running was back in middle school. I remember I went out for the middle school team. I met the Weilers, the first middle school coaches that I was coached by, and I had a fun time with it, so that's really when I first found interest in it. I realized I should start taking running seriously in high school. I had to choose between playing soccer or running cross country, and I took a step back and thought about which could get me further in my future, and I decided that running would be the sport to do that. High school was a really fun time. I think high school athletics are about finding a balance of being serious but having fun. And the team that I grew up with, a few guys, Justin Harthorne, Alex Sias, yourself too, we certainly had a lot of fun with the seasons. I don't really have any regrets about my running in high school, but I think, for the majority of my high school career, it was just about having fun, getting to know, all the guys on the team, and just having a good time. So going into college, it's a huge transition. You have a lot less time, so time management is a really big thing, and just sort of changing your mindset to the fun aspect that it used to be in high school, and being serious 24/7. In college, it's almost like having a full-time job doing a sport, and then you have to balance that on top of school and your social life. So really, it's about finding a good balance and figuring that out. My top choices coming out of high school were Michigan State, Wisconsin, and University of Michigan. And I actually chose the University of Michigan as my top choice because when I was taking college visits, it was my last choice to visit, and I really liked Wisconsin and Michigan State. But when I went to Michigan, there was just this feeling inside me that it was the right place. Great place for academics and athletics, and I realized it would give me the best opportunity. It's a great honor and it's a great blessing. I wake up every day and realize that I'm a part of something that most people don't get the opportunity to do. And to be part of that, it makes me really happy, and I feel really blessed to be part of that. Growing up in Cedar, I like the small town feel. Most everybody knew everybody. The high school wasn't too big, and I liked how the school was almost connected at points because everybody knew who each other were. It was a lot of fun. You got to know people, and I've made some of my best friends in Cedar Springs. To me, it'll always mean home. It's where I've grown up my whole life. I've never lived anywhere else, and just growing up here and seeing all of the changes that have gone on in town and getting to know everybody that lives here and have had an impact in my life, it'll always hold a special meaning in my heart. The two people that really have had the largest impact on me were Ted Sabinas and Greg Meyer, two high school coaches that I ran with since my freshman year of high school. They really instilled in me a lot of characteristics that have helped get me where I am today. What drives me, I would say, is just determination. Always to better myself every day, make sure I leave an impact, and be the best that I can in everything that I do. Legacy means to me leaving a greater impact on somebody else than I feel someone has left on my life. I want to make sure, that I have a positive effect on people around me. I feel like that's something very important that people should do and should be aware of every day. It's important to, uplift people when they need it and give them support in times of need. And, I feel like there's opportunity for people to do that every day, and I do my best to try. My legacy, I don't want it to be anything special. I just want it to be the fact that I've impacted at least one person in my life and made a difference. And I feel like, if I impact just one person, they'll be able to impact someone else as well. And I want that, to be spread throughout the community and the world.